And we're going another time.
Another time. Like, we got the music.
We're going to play it again.
Again, tell me it's live without telling me it's live.
I love it. It's great.
Yeah.
So we've got the wallet video.
Wallet video.
And we're going to cue it up. And I apologise, guys, if I think there was no sound there.
Well, we did change settings, and so we
moved rooms because I wanted to look like I wasn't punched in the face again.
Yes,
because it was very hot. And I think what I hate is John gets to wear a turtleneck and still looks less hot than me. Not in that sense.
Well, yeah.
Temperature-wise. I tell you what we can do. Actually, we can talk about.
Well, no, the wallet. I mean, the first thing that we were always focused with the wallet was its simplicity of use, and that's going to come up more in the next thing that we talk about regarding Operation Phoenix. But no, I mean, the UI team working great. You know, graphics team. I know you guys like our graphics. So no, the marketing team's doing great on that. Mm-hmm. You know, and then the back end development as well. Thomas's team has been growing exponentially because it's not just the wallet that we're working on.
No.
There's a lot more that's being worked on as well, just, you know, outside the wallet. You know, you got the exchange, you have other technical pieces of Operation Phoenix.
Other things that we're really excited to talk about that we can't talk about right now.
Not right now. We're looking forward to providing release dates on some of the stuff. The Minecraft server is... let's just touch on the Minecraft server. Yeah. So, okay, Minecraft, I know it's a game, but I enjoy Minecraft. I do enjoy it.
It's an incredible concept as well. It's an amazing game.
But what's even more incredible is the elasticity of Minecraft and the stuff that you're able to integrate into it. And so, again, it is going to be a test bed for technology that we're working on. So the payment stuff, you know, is going to be put into there. So there's some payment SDKs that we'll put in there regarding Safemoon and a few other technologies. But I apologize. We're going to go ahead and you guys broke Twitch again.
This is insane.
We're going to do Twitch.
We're going to do our best to cue this up, but we do apologise, guys. But we've got all the time in the world for you. Yep. So we're going to jump off. We want to make sure that this is an enjoyable experience for you as it is for us. So we're going to shoot off for a second.
Yeah,
we'll be back in 2 minutes.
The Twitch stream is crashing due to demand. So be right back.
Make sure to refresh your screens as well. Thank you.
So 44,884 people watching it. Only 8 minutes in, they've already crashed the Twitch stream.
Oh, no. Your camera's on. This is actually happening. Camera.
What happens when you're in the middle of a call and need to conduct your business? Introducing BRB Bot from Charmin. It creates a digital doppelganger to stand in for you on video calls and features a range of human reactions, such as laughing at your boss's terrible jokes, reacting to being told you're working all weekend, and much more. BRB Bot, just the latest way Charmin is innovating how you enjoy the go.
I'm definitely holding Safemoon. I mean, I'm trying to get to that next level of equity. I made a video previously about mining it. So I got miners set up and getting paid out in BNB, so I've actually purchased additional Safemoon tokens. So yeah, I'm all about it. I think it's a good hold. They're doing some big things, and hope to see them really take off. Hopefully we get some more people in the chat. I'd like to know what everybody else's opinions are. hopefully we'll get some action here soon. I'm curious to know what's going on with the wallets and the Phoenix project and everything else. Yeah, I mean, if it hits a penny, I'm set for life. My generations are taken care of for life. It's been definitely cool to watch. I definitely think it has the potential of rising in price very rapidly. So I'm definitely in it for the long term. I'm going to hold it, until I see a good point that I'm happy with my gains. Also, if you guys are on Discord, definitely think about doing a Discord Safemoon giveaway. So make sure that you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and definitely check out Safemoon on the Discord server. The more people talk about it, the more I'll be a little bit more incentivized to know that people are holding it and have wallets. Because it's not really worth me doing a giveaway if people don't have wallets, Safemoon wallets. So I'd definitely like to do a Safemoon giveaway on the Discord server. Yeah, so I'm holding the Rave, I'm holding Safemoon on Trust Wallet as well. There are rumors that it's going to be on Crypto.com. They're already reporting it on Crypto.com, so I don't know if they're going to be implementing it on their wallet next. We are seeing, did get a really quick preview of their wallet. I'm really going to hold out until their wallet before I move any of my coins because of that 10% transaction fee. I think it's a great idea to have that, but I'm holding. I want to hold as much as I possibly can, so I'm going to hold in the Trust Wallet until they really launch that wallet and they've worked out all the bugs before I transfer any Safemoon tokens into it. So the whole premise behind it, Safemoon is first going to try to get their wallet up, and the next thing is they're trying to get their own exchange going as well. So the whole premise behind holding it on their own wallet is to avoid having to go back and forth and convert it to BNB in the smart chain and exchange it out. So on their exchange, you should be able to trade it directly for whatever cryptocurrency you want, USDT, Dogecoin, Bitcoin, whatever. That's the whole, premise behind them launching their exchange and launching their wallet. They're trying to get to that next level. Right now, it's a bit of a process to get your hands on Safemoon tokens, but I definitely feel that once everything is launched and everything is up and running properly, that'll be a lot easier to get in and out of these transactions and these trades. Yeah, a lot of people are having issues getting a hold of their tokens. I was having trouble with the Simplex, purchasing BNB, then taking BNB to the smart chain and so on. So I actually just pointed my miners or my payouts for the pools that I use to pay me out in BNB, and it made it a lot easier. No, you're not late, Steamy. Don't worry about it, man. We're just trying to get everything rock and rolling. It looks like the live stream went down. Let me refresh here, see if we can get this back up and running. It looks like they crashed the stream within 8 minutes of being live on Twitch. They crashed the whole stream. Yeah, it looks like it's still down. Nothing yet. Hopefully they'll be up and running soon. The chat's still filled up, and that's getting tons of responses there, but nothing in terms of the live stream yet. Also miners. Rave, are you in the Discord server? Have you checked it out yet? So I've got a bunch of videos on how to get set up in mining with ASIC miners and the L3 Plus, along with some very basic ways to do it. But definitely getting into that Discord server is going to be a big help for you. There's a lot of awesome people over there. I'll send you an invite. I'll post it here in a second. Let me pull one up for you. Hey. There you go. Now it's pinned. So Discord, every time I'm live on YouTube, I'm always live on Discord as well. So if you'd like to join in on the conversation, everybody and anybody is welcome to join in on the conversation on Discord. Come live with me on YouTube and just share your opinions as long as you're respectful. I have no problem with anybody, chiming in. Yes, we know you don't like that censor bot, Steamy. Hopefully we'll get some action here. I mean, we're not getting... Try refreshing again. At least we're getting a wait screen now. Yeah. Have fun with it. I'm running out of monitor space. Oh, here we go. Alright, so this is the new wallet, I guess, they're talking about, and the wallet card.
do believe that worked that time.
That worked that time. All right. No, so the card is something that we are working on right now, and Simplex has definitely enabled us to do a lot when it comes to fiat. So it's a service that they offer. It's not us offering it, but it's a service that they're going to be offering.
Yes.
With our wallet.
Yes. And I think, I'll allow you to explain in layman's terms essentially what that's going to allow people to do. It's a serious deal.
Yeah. So the buy button, for example, you go from fiat to Safemoon. Well, what's the exit point? A card. You're able to take a card and then swipe it and buy Starbucks. The amount of money I spend at Starbucks, it'd be nice to... Caffeine. No.
Can everybody hear the audio all right?
So we're going to be doing the card here shortly. Not shortly. Here in the near future with the rollout of the wallet. Fiat on-ramp is part of that, and also fiat, opposite of on-ramp, exit ramp.
Yeah. Exit ramp,
anyway, so the color of the cards, that was kind of a concept, but the color of the cards may change. And we'll release, the final one here in the near future. Yeah,
I think just to touch back on what you said about the entry and exit, we speak a lot about ecosystems.
Yes.
Don't we? And I think that's this is a huge example of that. We're really trying to bring everything to create that ecosystem with yourselves, with the community, and internally as well. It's a huge. I'm really excited about it.
Dude, it's great. But don't forget, we still have the Safemoon Exchange. So Thomas's team, our CTO, the developers have been growing rapidly.
Yes.
We've made some significant hires in that space. Welcome to the team. We are also, what was it? It was Solidity devs. Yeah, we got a few Solidity devs coming on.
A few.
Here very shortly. A few, and I think we might have to get some more. So please keep sending your resumes to Thomas and Hank. You can find it on their Twitter where to do it. I believe it's email it to Hank.
Yes.
Hank at safemoon.ltd.
Yes.
Yeah. So email your resumes. Solidity devs only right now. All right. Big ticket item.
Right, this is a huge deal.
Yeah.
It's a huge deal. And, as you guys know, I'm just going to do a little intro here and then I'm going to let John take over because it's our baby. Yep. Absolutely, as a whole team. But I know John puts so much time and effort into this. And he's been teasing the hell out of you guys for ages. And I know that, I just see him sitting there sometimes. I'm trying to speak to him and he just goes like this. And I know he's either typing in one of the chats or he's just writing some notes down to himself.
Yep.
I'll let you intro it.
All right. So we're fast approaching our full unveil of Operation Phoenix. And Operation Phoenix is a little bit of a journey, but it's mainly a bunch of different complex things coming together to create an evolution. And we've been taking our time in an efficient manner to get it right, and get it right the first time. So we wanted to introduce you to a key figure that we've been talking to within Operation Phoenix, and share with you one of the many endless ways that Safemoon is going to change the world and change a lot of different things.
Absolutely.
So I had a call earlier with the Gambian ambassador at large, Sungkung Jawara. Specifically in regards to Operation Phoenix and Safemoon. So, it was a very long video. It was about, 2 hours?
Yeah, so multiple calls. I think this one was one of the most integral ones that John really wanted to share personally, as well as us as a team. We thought, we hit that point, like we always say, we want to make sure that we bring you guys information when it's relevant and when it's the right time. So what we've done is we've edited it down into the most important factors so that you guys can get the best input of information while we run this live stream. So we hope you enjoy the video.
Please enjoy the video. Yep.
Yes, my name is Sungkung Jawara. I hail from the Gambia, and I am the ambassador at large for Gambia. One of my responsibilities is to make sure that I vetted businesses that can come to Gambia and help improve our economy, work with the Gambian people, and bring a lot of opportunities to Gambia. And I'm delighted and happy to partner with Safemoon, which is going to help us in that aspect. So we are very happy and thrilled to work with Safemoon in that respect. Thank you.
So the community is really excited to meet you. Project Phoenix is something that we've been working on in the background. It's multiple pieces being all brought together, with the most important piece being the implementation in the Gambia. And I wanted the community to be able to meet Sungkung. Sungkung, can you give an introduction on yourself?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Safemoon, for the opportunity. The Gambia, a lot of people, when you talk about the Gambia, a lot of people don't know the Gambia because of its size, and its location. Gambia is one of the smallest countries in West Africa. It's about 2.5 million people. It's a British colony. It derived its independence in 1965. It's surrounded by Senegal, which is also in West Africa, but we do have beautiful beaches, the Atlantic Ocean, and by the way, the name the Gambia derived from the river, which is called the River Gambia, which originates from the Fouta Highlands in Guinea. It's a very beautiful country. People are warmed, very welcoming. You all hear about the African hospitality. You will see that in full display in the Gambia.
Can you go over, like, you gave us a slight history on the Gambia. One of the things I wanted to touch on, Sankun, can you go into that a little bit more?
Yes. Because of our location, geolocation, that's a great opportunity for Gambia. NASA has partnered with the Gambia for their emergency landing, at the Gambia airport. But because of the position, we are right on the equator, and it makes it much easier, for NASA to land in the Gambia. And we were very excited in going in that partnership before with them until recently when we had the political change. But we are now jumpstarting that opportunity.
Sankun, from your point of view and from the Gambian government and everything, what can Safemoon do to enable entrepreneurship inside the Gambia?
We know in Africa, especially when it comes to technology, a lot of time, we are the last, to benefit from. So this is all different. This is new, and Gambia being one of the first in Africa to be able to do that, I think that's incredible. We all knew about telephones.
Pretty big news.
Cool. Africa, despite poverty and lack of technology, we know that a lot of people in Africa have cell phones. But what do we do with the cell phones? So now we talk about business transaction that Safemoon can actually help. So imagine giving that power to the people to be able to do business and transact whilst they are sitting, miles away that doesn't have running water or doesn't even have electricity. So it's just amazing how this can take Gambia into the high ground. So like we said, people in the rural areas, be able to transact, they have their products that they can actually transact that with the people in the greater Banjul area, which is the capital city. That is amazing. That's something that would help a lot of, small businesses who are there, don't know exactly, how to reach, some of these big markets, especially moving it from one area to another.
Yeah, and in other conversations that we had, Sankun, we talked about the Gambia becoming a digital nation. That's ultimately they want to essentially just bypass and go straight to being an information-based society.
And we want to make sure that Gambia, stand out as a model country in the region, to be able, and with our size, I think we will be able to do that. And the government has plans and making sure that, businesses have all the incentives that is needed, to help, push that agenda ahead. So that tells you that Gambia is actually ready to get into, bigger things ahead. And with Safemoon, I can tell you that it's going to be an incredible partnership, and the Gambia is going to really enjoy it. And it's going to elevate people.
The way our tokenomics work and how they would play, people are able to hold Safemoon. And when they hold Safemoon, they earn more Safemoon through just holding it. So how do you feel that plays out with people?
Oh, that is tremendous. That is great. Knowing that you don't have to transact in Dalasi. You can do it in with Safemoon tokens. That is incredible.
Yeah.
So real quick, I'll get right back to it. If you're not aware of it, there's big issues with the economic system and the financial system in Africa, and allowing people to hold Safemoon and generate it through the tokenomics, kind of giving them an incentive or a savings account or something to fall back on if Safemoon really takes off to that next level, is huge for a country like this that has had such significant economical struggles in the past couple of years. So by bringing Safemoon in, by working with this gentleman and his in Gambia area, is going to be huge for a lot of the citizens. So I think that's an awesome mentality and an awesome dream to push forward. I really hope they can make it happen.
That empowers people, because that's what we need now in Africa. Like I said, usually when technology comes, we are the last people, that benefit from it. But with partnering with Safemoon, it looks like we are just going to be ahead of the line. But also importantly is the safety of it. So you can have hackers, hacking into government resources, but with crypto, we know it's very safe.
And I completely agree. And one of the other things, like, we know it's safe, but we're always striving to make it safer. And how is the central bank gonna come into play with this, Sankung?
Well, it's going to help the central bank because most of the transaction, like I said, is done in Dalasi. And now knowing that it's going to give them that power to be able to do a lot of transactions. And like I said, the safety, for instance, which is a great deal. And they will be able to less printing of the Dalasi, which is going to save them a whole lot. And there will be a lot of transactions, which eventually is going to bring a lot of money and resources to Gambia. So there is a lot of benefit that the central bank derive from this project.
Well, also the privacy in transactions as well with blockchain.
Oh no, that's very important because you have a lot of Gambians in the diaspora, and given the economic the economic situation in the Gambia, a lot of people send money regularly. Including myself when I'm outside, so you have families over there, you're able to send money, transacting through the, old method of doing it. So in doing it with crypto, I think that would be an amazing thing to do. It's going to save people a lot of time. It's going to save them, even money, all those fees, that you're doing in transacting that. So that is another area. And investors sometimes also have trouble in, moving money from, outside to the Gambia.
And for infrastructure projects as well, but using cryptocurrency and using a mechanism like Safemoon, you're able to fund infrastructure projects in that fashion.
Yeah, and another thing, of course, with Safemoon, one of the reasons also we are partnering with them. We know it's not, Safemoon is looking out for Gambia. They want to bring in projects, they want to work with the Gambians, something that would be beneficial to Gambia or the Gambians.
We're really excited to be working with you, Sankung. So.
Yes, same here. We can't wait to have Safemoon in the Gambia. You did mention about the inflation and the up and down of the currency. Years ago, the Gambia dollar, the Dalasi, as the dollar was about $7 to $1, but now you're talking about 50. So you see, the gymnastics involved in that. So that's why crypto, introducing it in the Gambia, I think would help a lot in terms of, stability, making sure that the markets are stable. Yeah.
Definitely. Anyway, Sankung, I really want to thank you for your time. We're super excited to come work in the Gambia. So anyway, and then Safemoon community, I'll thank you on behalf of them. And anyway, we're really excited to launch Operation Phoenix with you guys. Thank you.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much, Safemoon. We look forward to, for you guys coming in the Gambia. Like I said, Gambia is beautiful. Please, if you get a chance, come over, visit the Gambia. We have a lot to offer. Thank you very much, Safemoon, for the opportunity. We look forward to working with you.
Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.
Thanks.
Yeah, Chris, don't forget, you can always have multiple wallets. You can almost set up one wallet to, just focus on the tokenomics and like a savings and kind of generate
Welcome back. I know this is one of the longer videos we played on this live stream, but
wallets you get paid
it's
out
important
so many options available
to discuss it.
It's an absolutely incredibly huge conversation that's just been ongoing for a while now, and we definitely we thought that, like we always talk about the times to bring stuff forward, and this was definitely the best time to do that with the biggest movements thus far. And
I'm going to go into let's talk about the Gambia. So the Gambia, they have a population about 2.5 million people, as Sankung said in the video during our last phone call. Beautiful country. There's a lot of technological innovations that weren't mentioned in that conversation. They're right now revitalizing their telecom infrastructure. They're going straight to 5G and fiber optic.
Yes.
So that's right now in the works with them.
They already have a vast 3G network. Which is great for Safemoon because it's very low bandwidth. Fun
fact about the Gambia: they were actually putting fiber in 15, 20 years ago, before the United States even thought about fiber. So they've always been on the forefront of innovation. They just went through a transition into democracy, and I think it's a great place to be. It's a great
seriously
place.
Progressive.
Yeah,
nation.
and this is going to be one of the first African markets that we integrate
right here in
with.
the
You know, there's
chat,
some other partners that we're
someone
currently
brought it
having conversations
Looking
with
at Safemoon as
in a
second
similar
currency for
regard, but
Gambia.
the Gambia is definitely one of the first.
Yeah, I think it's really important that, which I know you're going to go through now.
Yeah.
It's so important to that people actually understand, and as we go through, you know, the next coming weeks, more mechanics will be shown like we always do. But it's important that people really understand how much of a big deal this is.
Yeah,
it's huge.
This is probably one of the largest adoption or use cases to come out in cryptocurrency in a long while.
Yeah.
So we're working, closely with them, and this has been a conversation and a negotiation that's been taking place in the back end. There's a few people who guessed it relatively early on. There are 2 people that guessed all the pieces of Operation Phoenix. I'm not going to tell you who they were.
We can't do that because this is just one portion,
It's one of the larger portions, it's
one of the larger
adoption portion.
You could be a billionaire in Gambia very easily.
Full.
No, it's not.
And people are going to hate that probably.
Yeah,
and love it at the same time.
Yeah.
But that is what it is. We've got much more to come.
Yeah, anyway, so this is one of the first places that we're going on the African markets. It was in our roadmap. We've been discussing it, and we're really excited to be partnering with them. Especially the fact that it's something that's being done with them also on the government level. It's not just going into a country and being like, oh, here's Safemoon.
Not just corporate.
No, we're working with the Gambia to integrate it into their their daily lives.
Yes.
So there's going to be some mass adoption that's taking place with that. So we're really excited to announce it. We're really excited to show you guys, and we'll be giving more updates, here in the near future. So,
thank you very much for watching.
I think this is a perfect dive into the live Q&A.
I'm sure there's a lot of them.
Yep. Okay, all right. First question here in the live Q&A. Is the Gambia Operation Phoenix, or is it just an example of what Operation Phoenix can do for those in poor areas who are ruled by banks? So, okay, I'm going to deconstruct that real quick.
Yeah.
The Gambia is not ruled by banks, and this is a problem that a lot of Western countries actually have when they're talking about Africa in general.
Yeah.
Each country within Africa is much different than the next. It's just like you wouldn't say that Germans are the same as people in the UK. Different cultures, different foods, and so the Gambia is different than other countries. Each one has beauty, environment, everything, and it's all different, and even culture. Languages, everything. So the Gambia is the first place that we're integrating into in terms of Africa.
Yes. Yeah.
Now, the second portion of the question is is this Operation Phoenix? No, this is a piece of Operation Phoenix. This is albeit a very large piece. This is just a piece. So we'll be releasing the technical portion of Operation Phoenix once I get the AOK from Thomas and his department saying that they're ready for release.
And I love that this isn't the technical portion.
No, it's awesome. Yeah. So the technical portion, as some of you have already figured out, the wallet, the exchange, and the 2 people who guessed it, the other three things that they were talking about is also part of Operation Phoenix. Yes. And then there's one more piece that nobody has guessed, but it's actually pretty large. So
got to keep a surprise.
Surprise. No, that'll be revealed with the full launch of Operation Phoenix.
Yes. This is a good one. Will the Safemoon wallets have a web application?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Unequivocally. It's really important you guys know, and we'll reiterate it as many times as we need to. Adoption and ease of use is a huge deal. Like we've always said, a lot of cryptocurrency areas are quite outdated or difficult, and we're working on a daily basis and hourly basis to make sure that's as smooth as possible. So absolutely, we'll have a web application.
Okay, one of the questions is, why does the Gambia matter to me as a Safemoon holder? Now I'm going to take it at its literal form and take some of the other stuff out of that question. So I'm not going to put any implications in that question. So why does it matter to a Safemoon holder is it's mass adoption. So it's essentially 2 million holders and a huge use case.
Yep.
Also for future integrations, Starting off with the Gambia it's going to open up doors to more markets to integrate Safemoon as a cryptocurrency to do transactions and everything else.
Yeah.
And why does that matter? Transactions equal reflections.
Yes.
At a mass scale.
Yes.
So
I think on the community front as well, it's a huge use case to just do a massive amount of good in the world as well.
Yep.
There are a lot of systems that are outdated. There are a lot of people that are working very hard in order to improve their government systems, their corporate systems, tech industry, and we're so excited to work with them on that. It's a huge deal.
Yeah, and the Gambia is like the perfect launchbed for this because it shows that cryptocurrency is a viable option, across the board.
Yeah.
So it's not just a win for Safemoon, it's actually a win for every cryptocurrency out there with an adoption of this size.
And it shows when someone's willing to actually look at something as a viable option, that's what makes it happen.
It's going to be very interesting.
When people actually want to look at something and say, hey, if we all work together, this can really do...
only 70 days old, 69 days old. It's still a very, very new cryptocurrency.
The next question I got is, what are the 3 big priorities for Safemoon for the next 3 months? So first off,
the line of priorities.
Yeah. The line of priorities is this. Actually, you go to priorities.
It's a line. The wallet, absolutely. It's so difficult.
I got this. I got this. So the wallet, the exchange, and Operation Phoenix are the 3 priorities of Safemoon. So
Safemoon has actually partnered with Simplex, so you can actually. It makes it a little bit easier, but it all depends on your state. In the U.S., where we're kind of restricted depending on state to state. So Trust Wallet is definitely the way I've been going about it. It's gonna depend, man, state to state. I'm sorry to say, Steamy. But if you want, let me know. Message me on Discord. Maybe I can help you out. We'll work something out. I also want to do a Safemoon giveaway on the Discord server.
Next question is, basically they're asking about meetups with the community. COVID dependent. We are looking at the soonest date possible to have meetups with community members.
Yeah.
Would love one to have one.
We'd love to do one.
In London would be great.
Yeah.
The Gambia, definitely. The United States.
That'd be lovely, yeah.
Yep. So we are looking at those options. So, next question that I have, and then I'll let you read off some. Will you be able to send any Safemoon purchased via Simplex to any wallet or exchange where you are already holding?
Similar to how Binance does it, I believe.
Yeah.
It's a simple one.
Yeah, that is a very simple question.
It's a good one. It's a good one for us to answer.
Complex question, but it's a very simple answer.
Yep.
So. Somebody asked, why are you hiring so many Solidity devs? Are they working on a blockchain? No comment. Next question.
Love it. Yeah, I can see that one as well. That's not the same one, which is great.
Yep.
What is your favorite feature of the Safemoon wallet? I think we can maybe both pick one. Yours might be similar to mine. I really, really do love, there's multiple, but I do love the cancel feature on the transfers. I think it's such a simple thing that is just such a useful one too.
Yep.
A lot of the times it's human nature to not question a decision sometimes or regret one until you've made it. And I think that is the epitome of that that use. As soon as you make a transfer, you might have that, I didn't send it correctly, or you might just have the feeling, did I send the right amount? So when you get that sudden realization or that rush of clarity, you can then go back and have the opportunity and the time to change that transfer, which I think is really important.
Mine is the calculator on there.
Yeah, it's very good.
It makes it easy.
Yes, so when you're dealing with that many decibels.
Yep. So you want to dive into what the FUD or
I would love to. It's my favorite. Let's do it.
All right. Okay. So, this is a good one. Is it too late to buy Safemoon? Well, easy answer to that is it is never too late to get into cryptocurrency in general. So, I mean, cryptocurrency is still at its eve.
Yes, we've spoken on this before, and I think we're not the only people in the world that do that on a daily basis. Cryptocurrency is so new still. The technology that's arising, the communities that are building, the use cases, the implementation is just never ending, and it's so exciting and fast-paced that it's definitely not too late to get into it. And better late than never is a very famous saying.
Here. It really isn't all that exciting.
The next piece, the next FUD is all right. Is Safemoon environmentally friendly?
Absolutely.
Simple answer is yes.
Yes.
And any future developments that we're doing, we have that heavily in mind. You can't mine Safemoon. The way you get more Safemoon tokens is by holding.
Or
So,
environmentally friendly.
Yes, there's no. I'm sure you guys know. It's no mystery that Bitcoin is seriously power hungry.
yeah.
When it comes to energy usage, and I know a lot of people have come up with some seriously creative ways to obtain that power and maintain the usage of it. But as you guys know, it goes further on, or you may know, it gets more and more difficult to mine Bitcoin. So that gets increasingly difficult, which means the power usage is more difficult. Now with Safemoon, that's not a thing at all. It's not an exponential use of power usage. And like John said, as we go forward, everything that we implement, we will have a green mentality at a serious priority. And you know, that one, I'll say for once,
Yep.
it's not on the line. It is above it.
Yeah, it is a top priority. It's a consideration that we look into for each development that we're doing.
Yeah. I think it's important to say that, nothing against other coins out there.
No,
I think, or tokens, or any of the businesses,
projects,
anything in the world. Everybody does what they can. You know, some people do drive, fuel-heavy cars over electric cars, and things are still being implemented, and certain people don't have access to certain technologies. But I think nobody's perfect, and you make the best decisions you can to be green, or hopefully the most of us, the best part of us do, and we will continue to go forward and do that with everything we do.
Yeah, I mean, we want to go to the moon, but we don't want to leave the Earth a wreck on the way up.
Exactly, we want to see how beautiful it is by the time we get up there.
Yeah, exactly. You know what? Let's play the video one more time before we go into the next live Q&A.
Let's do it.
Yeah. All right, I love that video.
I absolutely love that the community want to see those assets again.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
It is on Twitter, so after this live stream, you'll be able to see it more on Twitter. But let's dive back into the next portion of the Q&A.
Absolutely.
All right.
Let's have a look through these.
Okay, is Safemoon working with banks soon? As you saw in the conversation I had with the ambassador at large, we are working with the Gambian financial system. So yes, the plan is to integrate with banks, but it needs to be done in a responsible manner. So we are working through that process right now.
Yeah. And as we stated before as well, if anybody has any questions about regulatory or anything of that standpoint, we will always make sure that everything we do aligns with Safemoon's mission, goal, and ethos. Yeah.
Welcome to the chat, man.
That's not a worry on our front. We're always going to move where we need to make our goals happen.
Yep. Speaking of goals, somebody asked, what's the end goal for Safemoon? Okay, it's a little bit of a game, not theology, but game philosophy. There's finite games, and then there's infinite games. So, you have Minecraft, there's no finite end. And then you have Halo campaign, which is a finite, you beat the game, you're done.
Yeah.
Safemoon is a infinite game.
Good,
We're always planning on innovating and evolving. So there is no real end goal, but we have big goals. And so Operation Phoenix, the exchange, and the wallet are some of our goals here in the near future.
Yeah, and I think that's really seriously
Not
integral.
even goals; they're objectives.
They're objectives.
And we're very close to achieving them.
I think it's really important to not just in business but in personal life as well, is to have goals and objectives, and as soon as you hit those, to continue setting yourself more. We have no plan to stop innovating and evolving, and we have so much so much to achieve and have already achieved so much together as a team, as a community, and we're going to keep absolutely
70
smashing the
days old,
goals and
guys.
objectives and
Yeah.
keep going through them. So
Crypto's
there is
jamming.
no end in sight for what we have, and we have some very, very long-term plans, very, very long-term plans as well. So
Yeah. So one of the questions that, another question that we got, how do you plan to give a quote-unquote utility to the coins? Actually, with the fees and reflection, it's
Good
more
question,
useful
good
to hold
question.
Safemoon for a long time. So if you add some ways to use it, don't you fear that it will fail due to that? We'll answer the first one. The Gambia, huge utility, huge adoption. So I mean, it's a big deal.
yep.
There's some other stuff in terms of utility that's going to come into play with some upcoming announcements.
2.5 million.
Some of them within the NFT space.
Yes.
And some of them within the bridge space.
Yes.
So for you people who are more interested in the technical versus the social aspect of Safemoon, we do have some big technical announcements coming out here in the near future. And then in terms of people using Safemoon, and do you fear that it will fail due to that? No,
Not at all.
not even close. That's not even a.
No.
You know, do you fear asteroids coming down? No.
No.
So no, we're not worried about that. So anyway, big use cases coming out from the social aspect. I'll even say the social aspect. Being used as a way to regularly transact within a country.
Yep.
And who's to say? I gotta be careful with my words. Our
I know.
in-house counsel gonna get mad at me if I say something wrong. But who's to say that after the Gambia that there's not other mass adoption cases that take place?
Give me
So
2
people
seconds,
using
guys. I'm gonna let
SafeMoon
this
to
play out.
transact it's actually a huge use case because the reflections that come back to the holders is big. So
It is. Yes,
yeah.
it is. That's a perfect description.
Next question I have. Somebody just came to the stream halfway. Have you discussed Operation Phoenix yet? Yes, we have. We recommend you watch the video again.
Yes.
So,
Yes, this stream will be available to watch to watch back offline.
Yes.
And please do so, because there's been some fantastic news in it.
yep. One of the questions I got is update on when the Safemoon wallet will be released. I know there is no timeline, but even a ballpark would be nice. We don't do ballparks.
We don't do ballparks, we do definitives.
Definitives, yeah. Why would we give, inaccurate information like some people? Like, we pride ourselves on providing accurate information to the community, and we hold
Sorry about
our
that, my
third
kids are
parties to that same standard,
Yeah, we would rather, instead of saying a ballpark figure,
Yeah.
we would rather know the figure and come out and say, 3 weeks.
CoinMarketCap.
So, CoinMarketCap.
Sorry.
So,
We don't like ballpark figures.
no.
So, all right.
I've had a question. Did you crash Discord too? I think
Little bit of a
that
down-
question
No,
is,
stop,
did,
stop.
You, did you crash Discord too?
Let's not even invite that.
No.
It happened once before.
No. Let's not do that again.
Simplex, we're sorry.
Yep.
Yeah, Simplex. I want to
So,
know about Simplex. Let's hear it.
I think that wraps it up for questions.
No,
I
no,
think,
talk about Simplex.
yeah, I think so. I think I've hit all of mine actually.
Yeah. Okay, well, so just to recap, so the plan for this week going ahead is we've got some exchange announcements upcoming.
Yes, we do.
Some of those exchanges we were trying to announce this week, but they got delayed because of the Bitmart reflections and us having to handle that.
Mm-hmm.
The Safemoon wallet development continues, same with the exchange.
Absolutely.
And then I apologize, the Apollo 10 was canceled for this week, so we'll be holding that next week. For those of you within the Apollo 10 chat, I will give you guys an update on when we will be having our discussion this week. And for those of you who don't know what the Apollo 10 is, it's just 10 community members, me and Jack,
Yep.
having just a conversation. No, there's no new information put out there. It's just an opportunity for us to converse and connect in a less formal capacity. So.
And to potentially join in on that, you can tweet us at Safemoon Apollo 10, hashtag Safemoon Apollo 10.
Mm-hmm. And I think that's it.
That is it. I might be enough ridiculously exciting news for one AMA.
Yep.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed that.
I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm John Caroni. I'm the CEO of Safemoon.
And I'm Jack Haynes, the COO of Safemoon.
Thank you for watching.
So that was pretty interesting, guys. I mean, hearing from the head honcho from Gambia, and learning that there's 2.5, I think it was like 2.5 million residents that are looking to adopt Safemoon as a secondary currency, kind of giving them like a jump start, if you will, in their financials, in their financial regulations with the country. And it kind of seems like they're trying to branch out into that crypto space, whether it's Safemoon or not. I hope it is Safemoon. I hope that the Safemoon team can stay on top of it and really deliver to Gambia what they're promising. That's really what it's going to come down to, in my opinion, is if they can actually deliver on their promises. Now, remember, this cryptocurrency is only about 70 days old, and it has already come so far. And it's just unreal to think about the mass adoption that we're seeing behind Safemoon, just within those 70 days. I mean, we're talking about millions of wallets. We're talking about jumping from 2,000 ranking up to 34 on CoinMarketCap. Crypto.com is listing it. CoinGecko's listing it in the 30s. It's this to me is a rocket ship. I know we're not knocking down zeros like everybody would like to see, but look at the bigger picture. How far this has come. Just the amount of followers and people holding it and trying to get involved in it. That speaks volumes, in my opinion, for how much potential this cryptocurrency has. I'm a big fan of the tokenomics. The earning portion of it is great. I like that kind of aspect of it. But what I think is very interesting about the tokenomics that people are missing out on is the fact that it is kind of pushing people away from doing arbitrage trading, trying to jump from exchange to exchange to get the best price. Every time you transfer the coins, you're losing a 10% fee. So that's going to cut down the amount of people that are trading it, for arbitrage purposes, incentivizing people to hold it and utilize it for what it's intended to do. So I think that's pretty cool. I think that's something that's kind of glossed over a lot of the time, is the fact that it's a anti-arbitrage type of cryptocurrency or tokenomics setup. So I'm very curious to see how we push forward with the wallet and the exchange. Steamy says Gambia seems both exciting and a little frightening, as there have been some issues with people in higher positions in Africa that will exploit something for their own personal gain and the peace. I agree. I know you're right on point. It's not fun at all. And I think that's maybe why the bigger reasons why they're trying to get into that region, that zone of Africa, is this to help the people and to kind of give them an alternative opposed to their current fiat or the current financial structure by implementing cryptocurrency, which they're already using. The cryptocurrency is definitely a big thing over there. So by giving them a more structured cryptocurrency, decentralized, format with the tokenomics as like a savings account and, the wallets and the cards and everything like that, I really think it could really push, their economy, or give them at least a helping hand, not necessarily, replacing their whole financial system as it is, but just giving them options and helping them boost their economy. I think that's more or less what they're trying to do. No, not fun at all. Don't worry, man. Yeah, I mean, they touched upon some cool things. I'd like to know more about the wallet and the car that they have rolling out. They touched upon it a little bit. They showed us the clip of it. It looks real good. It looks nice. I'm curious to see how they're going to incentivize people to use their card. Obviously, we all want to use the wallet, and we're looking forward to the exchange just because it is such a pain right now to get your hands on Safemoon. But to utilize the card itself, if they roll it out similar to like Binance is doing, where you hold in cryptocurrency, and because it's an exchange or tied to an exchange, all you do is swipe your Visa card, and it automatically makes the exchange right then and there for you. So it'd be interesting if they're able to pull something out of this for themselves. What are your guys' thoughts on Safemoon moving forward? I know there's lots of questions on is it FUD? Is it a rug pull? Is it a scam? I personally don't think so. I think it's going to, only get bigger from here. Again, it's only 70 days old, 69 days old. So it has a lot of steam and a lot of momentum building behind it. I think right now all we're doing is, we're stoking the fire, and that boiler is just building pressure, and the next thing that's going to happen is it's going to shoot up. That's my opinion. That's what I think is going to happen. Not financial advice. That's just based upon what I've seen so far. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how they're able to work out the transaction fees with Visa. Excuse me. Whether you have to exchange the Safemoon tokens for USDT or Binance or another crypto-based asset class, or if they're going to allow you to hold whatever crypto you want and swipe your card and it'll do the exchange for you. So it'll be very interesting to see how it works out. Maybe something similar to how crypto.com does it, where you have a card and you top up your card, opposed to for me, for example, I have multiple cryptocurrencies on my crypto.com account. When I go swipe my card, I want to make sure that I'm not, they're not exchanging Dogecoin on me. I want them to exchange, a lesser cryptocurrency or something to that effect. There's certain cryptocurrencies that I want to hold on to. So having that kind of control would be interesting. If they can roll something out like that on top of what they're trying to plan, would be cool in my eyes. Even at the current price level, you could live passively off of just the tokenomics right now as it stands. You're looking at what, like $1,200 a year at the current price. If you held over 500 million Safemoon tokens, that's a decent chunk of change. That's a nice return on an investment, just to let it sit and collect tokens every 10 or 15 or 5 seconds, whatever it is. Somebody far smarter than me put a video out not too long ago, and they went into passively staking Safemoon, similar to passively staking the CRO token on Crypto.com, kind of comparing them. Maybe I'll do something similar just to kind of give my opinion on it in a formal video. Safemoon is great. They have the tokenomics. It's 10% transaction fee goes to the whole. So much 5% goes back to the holder. Certain amount gets burned, which is awesome because it does have a super high coin cap. So that's real nice. I'm liking how that's planned out. It'll be interesting to see if moving forward they are going to burn more of their tokens, or someone even suggested doing a reversed split type of deal, where for every 10,000 Safemoon tokens you get 2,500 or something to that effect. That alone in itself would drive the price up, but I think they're trying to avoid that. I think they're hoping that the tokenomics and the burning of the tokens is going to be enough to kind of drive the price up on its own. All right, guys. It looks like the price has fallen a little bit after that AMA, but it's kind of the way the pattern goes as of late with these AMAs. Let me move my face out of the way. There we go. So not a crazy amount of volume. We did see some big volume back on the 14th. We got that nice little spike, past, knocked down another zero. Seeing a little bit of a retracement here, but I think it's the nature of the beast. It's like I said, it's such a new cryptocurrency. I have miners set up to mine BNB right now, or pay out in BNB a percentage of it every week. I buy a percentage of Safemoon just to kind of add to my holdings. I think it's worth a little bit of time and effort. I'll get to a certain point and I'll stop. I'm not at that point yet. I will let you guys know when I get to that point. So I'm holding quite a bit of it. I'm going to continue to hold it. I'm going to continue to put more into my Trust wallet until they roll out their their own wallet, then I'll transition over to it once I realize that the bugs are kind of been worked out, and hopefully we can get a nice little spike once all these things start to be kind of rolled out to the public. And it's a lot. It's great to talk about it and to promise everything, but until we really see it, we're not going to start seeing those spikes. We're not going to really start to see those catalysts. They are just kind of logs to be added to the fire to stoke the burner. You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about the Visa getting involved? I know it helps the brand grow. Seems counter to. Yeah, Chris. It's interesting. I mean, I have mixed feelings about it because I do have like the CRO card, the Crypto.com card, and that is a Visa card. I don't have my wallet on me. I'd show it to you. It's a tricky, it's a fine line. I mean, the whole point of cryptocurrency is to get away from centralized banking, right? To be decentralized, or DeFi, decentralized finance, and to partner with a company as large as Visa is interesting, you know. And it's kind of, you know, I understand it's a little counterproductive. I hope that as time goes on, it's all a balancing act right now. You know, fiat for most countries around the world is the main means of trade and exchange and purchasing. Cryptocurrency is still in its infancy. It's going to take baby steps along the way to get away from those traditional financial institutes. You know, this is, I believe, possibly one way of doing it, by, you know, bringing them into the fold a little bit, allowing them to kind of see what's going on and see the potential value in it will help drive it up. Yet you got to remember, everybody that's holding is their own ledger, is their own consensus, is, you know, their own private personal bank is really what it comes down to. You're just using Visa as a means of simple exchange right now until people start adopting it more. I mean, if you look at the whole global scale of things, there's not too many countries that are still using credit cards. You know, you go to China, you go to Japan, you go to, you know, Africa, they're all using their phones, they're using the NFS chips or whatever, NFT chips, and they're not even using credit cards anymore. So it's already a dying technology. It's only a matter of time before we are just, you know, or we're already almost there, or, you know, QR codes and then sending money that way. So it's just, you know, little baby steps, baby steps, baby steps, baby steps. Ronald says he's getting paid out in BNB to buy Safemoon. I'm doing the same thing, Ronald. I've got some miners right now on prohashing.com, getting paid out in BNB to my Trust wallet, and then purchasing the Safemoon through there. I'm only going to be doing that for a little bit longer. I'm going to jump back on the Discord's party pool on Zerg and help those guys mine for Dogecoin. So it's I got to plan things out. I got to be very specific on how I do things. I want to make sure that I get all my ducks in a row. I have set goals for myself. Like right now, my next goal is to get, you know, to that 1 trillion Safemoon level. Right now I'm at the 500 million level. I can actually show you my wallet. You know, one of the biggest things I try to do on this platform for YouTube and Discord is be completely open with my holdings and my earnings. So let me pull up my Safemoon wallet here. So Safemoon has rolled out some pretty interesting things. Just on their website alone, they have the wallet tracker. Now the price, it seems, is a little off compared to the price you're getting on Trust Wallet. So I'm not too sure if that's going to be sticking around. Oop, there we go. Sorry about that. So I'm going to show you what I mean by the discrepancy in prices. All right, Streamy, I'll talk to you later, man. Thanks for stopping by. So let me just pull up what I got going on. I'm going to show you guys my Safemoon wallet. I'm going to actually show you guys the wallet tracker as well on the Safemoon site, you can see the difference in the value of each one. Okay. So here's my Safemoon holding on the Trust wallet on my phone. You can see it's 512 million, valued at $4,000 roughly, because the price is dropping a bit. But if I pull up the website, the web wallet tracker, you can see that the price is a little bit different. We're seeing it's $3,000, but the balance is still the same. The price that they're evaluating at is a little bit different. So it's they got some bugs to work out, in my opinion. I hope they can really pull it together. But they are implementing some pretty cool technologies, and they're really pushing forward or promising some pretty amazing ideas and concepts. And I really, really hope they can make it work. Yeah, I'm hoping for big things when it comes to Safemoon. I appreciate everyone that showed up for the live streams. I'll try to do more of these if this is what you guys want to see, if you want to get involved in. I try to answer as many questions as I can and share my opinions with you guys, of course. And, of course, I want you guys to do as much research as you can on your own as well before you do any kind of investing. Thanks, everyone, for all the support. Hitting 1,000+ subscribers on YouTube is awesome. We're getting more and more Patreon supporters as well. So I want to say thank you to all those guys out there. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and make sure you hit that notification bell, because we do go live randomly. I try to go live every Wednesday for my live AMA and Market Watch Wednesday. But things like this do come up from time to time with the space being so hectic, whether it be stock market, AMC, or it be with Safemoon or other cryptocurrencies. So hitting that notification bell will definitely let you know when I go live. Again, because it is sometimes a little bit random and can be, out of the blue. So I got my kids screaming in the background. I'm sure you guys can hear it. I'm going to sign off for the day. I'll be over on Discord for the rest of the day if you guys want to jump on over there, ask me some questions, and we'll try to get the conversation continuing over there. Until next time, guys, appreciate you, and take it easy.